you shouldn't increase the minimum wage to that then.
Well, I'm not saying it shouldn't increase, but when I increase minimum wage to that, you have to make sure that the person is gonna pay these people salary are going up. Also, the increase like the teacher then can't cover teacher we have picking if you stay home and have to employ a babysitter. You understand them? Sometimes a single parent them.
About a month ago, me all PMP cost 16,000, but 16,000 can't do. But 16 this can't do. This can't do nothing. You figured?
That's why I'm saying we agree say minimum wage is very small. And if it had continued from when Portia used to do it from 2002, which is every October, you're gonna submit a request to the companies, and by 1st of February every year would have gotten a minimum wage and security rate raise. That was what. Remember when Pernell come in and said, I'm going to review livable wage. And him employ Matalan at the time to do a livable wage report. And from 2009, Matalan submit it to Pernell Charles, which should have been between 10 and 12,000, 2009. And Pernell never touched it till when he almost come out of Parliament and put on one little increase on it. So a review was done for livable wage from 2000, and I know so the salary should have increased also the level from them time there. And not just get up and put on one bulk on it or whatever, because you have to understand that there are people who's gonna pay people that the money where they might get. It's not like me having a business and then my based on shopping and sales, me can pay you. There are persons who are paying people out of them salary too. So you know have an impact on one system. But if they were continuing from them time that you'd have an annual review and you'd have match the minimum wage with livable wage. I make a one say I know say 2 on the floor now. Can't be 16,000, that will be 20, but because you fail to increase it over the period of time based on the livable wage that was passed down to you by Matalan, who you pay much millions to do the review. Seem like a FinSac report, how much millions to do the review them. SSL report, how much millions did and nobody don't know why not all know. These are the things that we are talking about. And they must say, wait. If you were working on livable wage, you know they were there right now and acquire about 16,000. Because money would have been in a better position based on a livable wage and not minimum wage.
Classic, you still there?
I'm not going nowhere, man. I'm still there. It was just a few months ago, but I've heard the PNP saying should increase minimum wage to $25,000. And some went as far as to $30,000. Now all of a sudden the PNP is saying 32,000 is too much. And hey, every time when I hear the PNP talk, you know, I just look at how Jamaicans are laughing them to scorn. Because the party says, the Jamaica Labour Party, this government says, coming April 1st, the minimum wage will increase to $18,500. When would I hear some PNP say, one jump by 100%, it will reach up to 32,000. Just as though they would have heard the statement. It is not just your birth certificate that makes you a Jamaican. It is the choices you make. Then leave off the part there, you know. The choices you make. And the choice that Andrew Holness was saying is that when the people ask you to renounce your dual citizenship, it was your internal people in the PNP who had to say to you, Mark Golding, renounce it. Renounce it. These are the choices that we are talking about. And always I spin these things. Always. And this is why they spin the black scandal bag something. And I need to stop them something there. And this is why people continue to laugh on them, to scorn. Hey Katie, Wayne.
Huh?
I will give you a real big up, you know. And you're the big up over now. The last time IBN, him change his name now, he came on this program and he said the PNP is offering a Senate seat to people who live overseas, and he will go all out to ensure that the PNP wins. It is the Senate seat that is promised to him. He does not care about Jamaica, he cares about self and what he can achieve. And that is why he's doing what he's doing. And all
Would
the
you mute the
time
man,
these
please?
people
Come back, try and mute it and then mute.
And this is what they do all the time. They come out and they confess on these lives to say, this is what I will achieve, or this is what I stole. Who thief ballot box? Who thief clot? Who thief him $1.5 million worth of liquor? And the list goes on. And then they accuse Prime Minister of stealing, and then defend their leader of what he has done. And this is what they continue to do. And you know when you go to a new workplace and them tell you, say, don't chat to that girl, the other boy there, because that girl, the other boy, they are this and that, and all type of defamatory stuff. When you finally go chat to that boy or that girl there, you realize, say, yo, at them they will tell me, say, no, to chat to them. At them are the wicked, at them are the culprit. And Mansa knows I am not lying when it comes to those things. Just as how he was in a comment the other day when Kimmy was threatened. Both her and her son was threatened by one of the comrades. And Mansa was in the comment section and say, yo, he no business about that. Anything I want to her can happen. And this is an adult.
You lie. You told me. Oh, you so lie, brother.
A bit.
Oh, you so lie.
I'm gonna put it up. Put it up.
Classic.
Put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
Okay,
me dear, you
good.
put it up.
Me soon put it up.
No, soon.
No,
soon put it up.
Put up. Eh?
Put it up. No, no, soon put it up. You too lie.
Kimmy is a JLP blogger.
Kade, make him put up my text. Kade, make him put up my text. You too lie.
We don't want to chat about that.
If you haven't put it up, but listen to me, guys. Me don't want you see we'll not see how they happen over in our next live and so. Me don't want to come across and
make him put up the screenshot. The man just accused me, say me no care.
Wicked.
Kade, make him put up the screenshot when me say him too lie.
We don't care about that. We don't want to chat about that.
Mr. Classic. Don't tell me to make it. Him say have it and I tell him say he can't put it up. If you want to have it.
Classic, put it up.
But don't tell me if you make him.
Just as I me put up the two things a while ago when I talk
so,
about.
Yeah, so just put it up now. Put it up and make us see.
Even when me put it up,
put it up and make us see.
So, no,
you said me not care about that, put it up.
Mansa, you're talking to
right
Classic
time will
and
come when we will put it up.
Oh, sorry, Kade. Classic.
You just
accuse me and say I type in the comment that I say I don't care what happened to her. So put it up and make people see. People in the comments, you see how the man lie, the man put up a cartoon picture and can't put up and just accuse me of. You too lie.
Worry yourself. Are your time for talk? Go and talk. It all put up now.
Alright, my time for talk.
Go on, Mansa.
My time for talk. The man put up a cartoon thing with Mark Golding and Andrew Wellness. And him just accuse me, say me type in the comment and say I don't care what happened to the girl. Him to lie.
Yeah, Kade, I have some bath, I have sitting over there. And first thing, I'm not there on live with Goody, because Goody running from Jamaica and foreign can live and come up and spread propaganda.
All right,
that
baby.
come to Jamaica. Goody, I
We're
run
not
and
going
see.
to back soon anyway.
Goody running from Jamaica, go and come chat pure bishop.
I mean, Goody, I think say nothing. I just start talking about Goody.
Me soon jump down. Kade and Wayne. Unreasonable people. The man just accused me, say me type in the comment, say me not care about the woman getting raped and whatever. So see me like how you can put up the grape. See me like how you put up little cartoon thing a while ago. Put up my screenshot when I say you too lie. Everything you come on platform you tell lie. Same thing about the LGBT king where you just say you're reading a PNP manifest. Say too lie, virgin. Tomorrow we have vote out this criminal and we are taken by the country. Our PNP build the country. Every agency we are around the country right now. Every agency we are around the country right now, our PNP create them agency there. The RG. Every agency, the NHT, the TEF fund, the Tourism Enhancement Fund with Andrew Bose board, a PGA created. The RADA, a PNP created. When you come on and be a lie, tomorrow we have vote out the man. Him get a job, him not do the job right. We have vote him out. So all the chat with Desmond Mackenzie a chat about you not surrender Jamaica to the PNP. Who's you? You work for we, and we are your employer. So we are going to fire you. And it's a democracy. You get the job, you not do the job, you get vote out. That's how it is.
Later,
Kade, I'm Good, big up
Alright,
yourself.
yes.
Even though I'm not going really in the argument today. Big up yourself.
All right, my brother, take care of yourself. Original goodie.
The one and only, the most feared. Oh my God, it's
What do you
crazy.
feel on the eve of the election? Election
Listen,
eve.
53 seats and it's 53 and I'm not
Y'all alright,
going
your
less.
name in a goodie.
53, me not go less. Let's see what the people do, but I'm sticking with my 53. I mean, I said that from last year.
53,
I'm not
53,
gonna
53 hopeful and 53 confident.
Confident.
All right, Labour right. We can start celebrating now. Bossy champion, we just call any.
Confident. Not gonna stay long because I'm at work, but these what the man say me run, me not even, you know, I'm not even gonna address that because that's a foolish argument. Anyways, when it comes to minimum wage, as you rightfully said, Wayne, for the last 2 years, the PNP have been cussing, the minimum wage and the Jamaicans can't survive over that, and Labour are wicked. And you see, unlike when the PNP keep a meeting and the JLP keep a meeting, there's a huge difference. People stand and listen. When the PNP keep a meeting, it's about gimmicks and noise and just no substance. If since 2016, when we took office, the minimum wage was $6,200. Today, in 2025, the minimum wage is $16,000. So that's a triple. So what is the reason for it not to move gradually like it did over that period by 2030? I don't see the issue. It is just, as I hear somebody said, that message is like a Hiroshima bomb. It just mash up everything and they don't know how to respond. So the best thing that they can do now is try to discredit it. Right? They have been talking about livable wage, but they cannot give you a figure because it cannot be done. They have been cussing about minimum wage, but yet still the PNP have not said anything about what is the figure that they're going to raise it by. It cannot be done. It doesn't make sense. It just cannot be done. They just have a bag of talk and fluff. And at this point, one day out, I don't think we're supposed to argue with each other. Let the vote speak for themselves.
Yeah, because the champion now.
Yeah, but legally by law, all campaigning ceased from level 59 last night. Legally. So it doesn't make sense to argue. Get out the votes, do what you have to do, but be confident. I'm know for a fact. A 53%, not less.
Force another polling station, you know, you can see.
Listen,
I found 4 dirty yard there.
What you say?
I found 4 dirty.
Me I open the gates. Ready.
Yeah.
And what is important. What is important too for other the people who are support Jamaica Labour Party, don't go by yourself. Bring somebody. That's why we say me and my neighbor. Me and my neighbor.
Oh, you mean carry somebody to vote?
Carry somebody to, yes, carry somebody. Not go by yourself, carry somebody. We need every vote and the voting counts. Right? So we don't need to argue. It is undeniable.
You're not argue, man. Just talk to Jamaica.
But as I said, guys, first in our election history, we can't complain about crime. Them can't complain about poverty. When you do music, when last have you heard an artist in Jamaica sing about poverty and hunger and sufferation? All right. And when we grew up, everything a sufferation. Take a look at down a Riverton. One of poor people defender. All these things, it cannot be said. Andrew Holness is undoubtedly the greatest Prime Minister Jamaica has ever seen. And I don't think people realize what took place in Spanish Town on Sunday. It's not nothing to do with a political meeting. It is the changing of the guard in Jamaica. A political meeting of that magnitude kept in Spanish Town on Sunday, and there was no report of political violence. Spanish Town, St. Catherine.
Yeah, like that.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Do you know what Spanish Town was? What is like when it comes to political violence? Community, you can't cross the border because you say P or you say J. And if about 100,000 people never done a Smilestone Sunday. None of the day. May I tell you. And no sight of political violence, as the Prime Minister said, when last year here, a community, a war against a community. And Johannes have changed the scope of politics in Jamaica. And what is beating the PNP? They are still stuck in the 90s and the 2000s. The Ray, the Baga, and then they realize the politics gone left them. Look at Ian Hills at their last meeting. You know what the man talk about? Falls here matter about. That don't make no sense.
Well, yes, friend.
I mean, it don't make no sense. But as I say, guys, I don't know what to do. Early, carry on a neighbor, X beside the bell. Victory is sure. And don't make them intimidate, Don't make them question, The only person questioning or talking to the polling station is the presiding officer. Don't wear no shirt with the candidate's face on it. Right? If you don't have an ID and you're registered to vote, you can still go and vote. You can swear or you can affirm. Don't make nobody tell us you can't vote. No political intimidation. Don't make them intimidate, Go out and vote. Big up on yourself. Yeah, maybe don't back up with their work.
All right.
Big up yourself, Amalu. Classic, big up.
Yes.
Blessings, buddy.
Tap up the screen, you wonderful people. Tap up the screen. Tap up the
You
screen.
guys have to
everyone.
send a request and I'm not going to look for now. I don't know. So nobody write in a comment.
Last piece and
Take the
jump on
request. Tap up the screen, guys, please.
As my end on minimum wage, a laughable moment is that the last time the PNP added something to the minimum wage, it was only $400. Only $400. And in that time, a pound of chicken was for $200. So that could have only buy 2 pounds of chicken. Amen to that. And in their manifesto, there is nothing to speak on minimum wage. Nothing at all. So that's a laughable moment, right, comrades? So tomorrow, do the wise thing. Go out and put the X beside the beautiful bell and choose Jamaica. Wayne and Katie.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Big up yourself.
All right.
Shower labor at Omalu. Big up yourself.
Bless.
See you after the election, classic.
Hold on, I already full up a tank, man. So I'll carry some people, I may never have to depend on my MP if you do that, Tank full already, Because we are carry them out, I already visit some yard already, And they said they're ready,
Yeah, man, yeah.
Dujan, my big brother, my little brother, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man.
All right. Look out for yourself.
Yeah, man, we'll make a contribution, man. 53 seats.
Man,
We're not dead again. We're not bury.
All right.
Me say, all right, classic. Thursday morning is a win. Tomorrow night to Thursday morning.
Yeah, but somebody must say, oh.
Somebody about to jump hit the roof and some belly upon them. Amalu.
Guys, tap up the screen, people.
Yeah, Marlo. Yeah, blessings to the host. Yeah. And blessings to all those who are listening. I want to give a perspective on why and how I know that the minimum wage increase, the livable wage increase can work. Because people often know say proposal can work when politicians put them out. Yeah? And one of the things that we must understand is that if you carry down business overhead, anybody that is running business, they would understand that if you carry down business overhead costs, you can have those money, business can have those money to then put in paying workers. The government have the opportunity right at this moment to carry down one of the biggest overhead in Jamaica that costs business, which is energy. They are going to be negotiating the electric bill, the contract that is a rope around Jamaica neck. They are going to negotiate that. We are at 40 cents per kilowatt right at this moment. If the government negotiate that in reasonable terms, 15 to 20%, you look at the cost saving that would be business would be having back that they could pay their workers. a lot of people always tend to then talk about teachers and people that are going to work and paying household helpers, as if the household helper is supposed to work as a slave while those other people negotiate with the government for large packages. Yeah? But let's look at it like this. A person is a nurse working, or a doctor, or whatever, yeah, working with the government, or working with a company. The government also have remedies that can let that person keep back more money in their pocket, so that person can also have more money to pay the person that is working for them. And that is called the tax threshold, where they don't pay taxes to the government based on how much they are making. So that money that they used to pay to the government, that now they're keeping in their pocket, could put back in the economy by paying the people at the bottom. That is how you transfer wealth. You don't just take it and just do whatever you want to do it. You transfer it by putting it into the lowest place in the economy, which is the lowest minimum wage worker. You're putting back the money where the government is saying, we are not taking it from you, but put it back in somewhere where it is vital, and they are putting it back right into the livable wage people, so that the livable wage people are now have money to spend within the economy, and business can expand, and the economy can expand, and government can pay more money to workers, and business can pay more money to their employees. So this is something that if we understand how economy work, then we will understand that these things are workable based on how government uses the tax policies, uses the government resources to transfer back some of it to the people. If you manage it in a manageable way and a fiscal way, it will work. If you just get up willy-nilly and do it without doing it in stages, or doing it where you know that you are protecting other people in the economy, then it won't work. But how I see the government is doing it, I see that it is going to work. Because at the same time the government is trying to let them put the money there, the government is trying to give back tax credit to these people, and trying to make their cost of living a little bit more cheaper by saying, we will afford the healthcare system for you. We will give you the free healthcare. You don't have to pay for it. So that is money you keep inside your pocket. We will give you the free education. So that is money you keep inside your pocket. We will try to give you free buses for your kids to go to school. So that is money you keep in your pocket. So the more the government use the resources of the country in ways where it make people keep more money in their pocket, then they can reach the people that are at the bottom and pay them a little bit more. Understand?
All right. Gilly.
Blessings, brother. Blessings.
Guys, before you start, you send the request. Now ask me if I can get a box, because me not take up according to party. Me just about to take up a request as well. I see them come up. So send the request and stop some if you had it, because I can't hunt you if find you. Go on, Gilly.
Yeah, to the minimum wage. What people, when you talk about the raises and the minimum wages, when they are support of the PNP and the JLP, when you start the truth, people take it in politics way, right? Remember what these people don't understand with minimum wages. And most of the people, because I watch the live in Spanish Town, right? Many people, most of the people at the front, they were the one making all of the noise. You see the people in the middle and the back, they were the one who was listening what the Prime Minister is saying. You know what I'm saying? Because what people don't understand is with minimum wages. In the first world countries, minimum wages daily but raised by $1 in the first world country. You understand? What people don't understand, the Prime Minister said the 32,000 will start from the next budget. Next year, April, you will get a 2,500 and increase to 18,500, right? The 32,000 will gradually go by the third term to finish, right? Which is 5 years. We didn't say it's gonna be like in 10, 15, or 20 years. Right? We said in the third term. Remember, 2016, a lot of people are saying that when the minimum wage increased. Remember, if you run in a little shop and you have somebody employed. Remember, when people don't understand with business, you know, I'm a person in business, understand business, especially people that run a little car and go to shop. Many of the time they don't get any profit. God bless when they save sometimes. Because sometimes they have to sell one case of juice to make $400. Right? How much the person sell for the week? How much the person sell for the week? If you make a $400 for case of juice, how much juice the person selling at the establishment for the week? And to pay a worker 32,000 out of the business. Remember, anywhere the person want to get water from, you have to pay for the water and you have to pay for light bill. Why would I run it? Probably where the person had the little business I run, probably a rent place, probably a lease place. Understand? So that's the thing people don't understand about raises. When minimum wage is raised too much, you find a lot of people lose job. I remember the biggest employer in Jamaica is the Chinese. Chinese employ the most people in Jamaica. The most business running in Jamaica right now is run by the Chinese. I'm living in Manchester and I can tell you that. You hardly can find one supermarket and a man living right now that doesn't own by a Chinese. The one, all right, Super Plus closed down. Three Super Plus there, man. One of the brother, I don't remember him name own one, but the one that they own two, he's selling in lockdown one right now. And I want Chinese own one new supermarket in French Valley. And buy out that building. He actually complete right now. You understand what I'm saying? So the Chinese people employ the most people. So check if you are your establishment and you have 20 workers. The government raised the minimum wage 32,000. Can you afford to use that 20 workers again? Sometimes for the week, your income, the profit for the week is 300,000 for the week. And you have 20 workers, you pay out of the 200,000. So when you go at 32,000, where you are going to get money from? Where you going to get money from to pay that same 20 workers? And the price of the goods does not increase. The price of the goods gradually have to increase. Because these people just make up noise and they know, listen, because I'm a supporter of the People's National Party, but I listen to both of them. Because I don't follow people who go up and corner shop and listen to what a man said and go to that man they say no. I listen to what both of them have to say. And if you don't listen to what both of them have to say, you can't know what each of them saying. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? You have to listen. Yeah, you have to listen to what both of them say. So that's why anytime I have a mass meeting, I listen to both of them live. I listen to both of them. Remember what people feel to understand. Why food product and all of that goes up. I listen to an interview with Havel Williams, she's the Minister of Finance. She said they do that. Because what people don't understand, you have two kinds of tax. You have direct tax and you have indirect tax. Direct tax is that you go on your light bill, your water bill, etc. Indirect tax is the one that go on food supply, clothing, and all of that. So she said the tax that they increase it on the indirect tax. So that's the reason why you have one bread selling for 650 at a corner shop. Because you have to go up and impose on the indirect tax.
But we have to go Sauce Boss and O'Keefe, so that's all too long, guys.
But all I'm saying, tomorrow, comrades, vote early. Put the X beside the head. Vote early. Vote early. Vote and vote early. Time come. As I'm living in Manchester, and Manchester is under 4-0 right now. Manchester is under 4-0 right now. St. Elizabeth is under the same thing. Because Manchester is the border between St. Elizabeth. Manchester is wiped out. Gone back to PNP. St. Elizabeth gone back to PNP. So comrades, gentle people on the platform, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Respect, brother. Respect, sister.
All right.
Gilly. O'Keefe.
Yes. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, host. Right. Now, we see that the Prime Minister reached desperation. That's the mark to increase minimum wage to 32,000. When you increase minimum wage to 32,000, you're not paying your workers, you're giving your workers 2% increase and 0% for first year. Where people gonna get a young teacher who have a baby, and when they're going to come off maternity leave and to go back to her job, how can she find $120,000 to pay helper per month out of her pay, which she not even get $200,000 good? It is very unfair. The prime minister, the thing with the prime minister is so desperate. And when you hear Marlo come in here now to defend rubbish, you know, if Andrew Hollis mix a bucket of poison and give to these labor rights and drink it and kill themselves, just as how the man is so lied that the man go on the platform last week Thursday to say that he's not under investigation, and you have the court document from Beresford, the affidavits were all of the things that the Prime Minister asked to strike out. The Prime Minister is not certified. And all of these people who running behind Andrew Holness is a set of corruption, and they do not love the country. They don't love Jamaica. Because if you love Jamaica, you can't have somebody a suck out the high of the country and come up with this nonsense. They don't have a manifesto. There is nothing that they put on the table to offer to Jamaicans. The greatest resources of the country is the people. The greatest resource of the country is the people. Right? We are the greatest resources of the country. The people. When you look at the PNP manifesto, they put it there for the people of Jamaica. Every Jamaican benefit with a rich, poor, and what, but the PNP look out for the middle class, the teachers, the nurses, the doctors who have the big corporate salary, will go up in 10, 12 million. So when the PNP come with the 3.5, it is something that they are looking out for Jamaica. So a person who earning under 3 million will pay no income tax. A teacher will get back 35,000 on his or her salary. You are the first in a home to enter university, you get a scholarship. If you're training the teachers college and your whole student loan, every year your student loan, you will get forgiveness for it from you serve the education sector. For the first time, teachers with years of experience will get motor vehicle concession. Teachers will be a part of the rent to own, plus 20% of the house that bill will give to teachers. They will get a better NHT benefits because they want the teachers' retention. Young people, you get $500,000 as a grant to help pay down for your home when you're young and own your home by the time you're 45. 50, you don't have to pay mortgage. They're not here to support the lives of Jamaicans like the Jamaica Labour Party. And all these Jamaica Labour Party followers.
You not hear him, people. You not hear me now.
We don't hear him.
He got down so low.
Right? I am saying, you Jamaica Labour Party, if Andrew Holness dig a hole and put on the down and said, jump down, wait, and broke on the neck. Because this man is leading you into a pit. But I know that tomorrow, Jamaican people come out early. Come out as early as possible. As early as possible. And put the X beside the head, because we have to get rid of this corrupt criminal government. One by one they are going to jail because Mark G will be Jamaica's next prime minister. So we are going to get rid of this wicked corrupt government. Away with the Jamaica Labour Party, a set of corruption and criminals. And I land there.
All right, caution.
Yeah, what go on?
What go on, G?
Well, say, at them there, I right at the polling station, me there go and bail a camp, me a camping, cause first thing in the morning, me a put my X. So me a say, but watch out, the people need to understand, say, Andrew Holness is a con artist, because there's no way you never put that in your manifesto, and now you come and say you want to raise minimum wage to $32,000. And we all know say that I have a domino effect on the economy. But Andrew Holness shouldn't come out and say he might go try and best to control cost of living that the salary where people get can sustain them. So constantly moving the minimum wage is not a fix for the problem that is in Jamaica. Minimum wage have to increase. People's salary have to increase. But you have to look on the percentage of the increase where the government wants to increase it. You get what I say? And that will make you understand what really are going on in the country. So when Andrew come now and him just raise minimum wage since year to $1,000, and next year more have to put 2,500, and the other year more have to raise it. That simply means them don't have a control over the country. It's very simple. What the PMP offer now is not that. The PMP is offering a stability, a stable economy, not growing the economy on paper and the people are not feel it. Because you can grow the country and the people are not growing. So you have to grow the two of them hands in hand. So when you bring down the debt to GDP that low, you free up a lot more money, and the money there where you free up now, you can use your spend back on the people them, like for the hospital, the road, you know, education sector, all of these things, water, and all them kind of little things that were are necessary things for people in the country. So at the end of the day, the Jamaica Labour Party has failed us significantly when it comes down to that, and I think that the People's National Party have a better plan, and not only have a better plan, Mr. Andrew Holness a thief, the man plan them. There are countless amount of plan where Mark Golding mentioned, but Andrew only steal. So why would I select a follower to lead my country? I want to select a leader, a man who has a vision, a man who has a brain, a man who has the capacity to think whenever problem arises. Andrew only piggyback off a people idea, and that is a very bad thing to do as a leader. I think Andrew Holness can be the best opposition Jamaica can ever have, but he will never be the best leader what Jamaica have.
All right. Next man.
Yo.
Yeah, got you now?
Alright. You know what I'm saying? PNP is one of the most illiterate set of people you can find. For ever since. See, because I tell you a thing, I'm a businessman, I own a business. See? And I not lie you, I rather run my business alone. More than I sabotage a man for get 18,500 or 32,000. Because if you have a woman and you live with him, and you have your picking and you're going with $16,500, what that can do? Nothing at all. So, watch out. A man will have ambition and will look into 18,500. See me I say, and the third time I say, why not that reasonable? Because people get paid. Alright, look on him as a man and the laborer. The laborer work more than 5,000 a day. They might pay them, they not find no fault. The mason man even kill you. Sometimes I rob you. They not find no fault, they might look fees. So why the man at the supermarket can't get a raise of pay? Eh? See, so me tell you a thing, brother. The man if cut off a full niche, because the man bring the thing come right at poor people foot and say they pay for raise. See me I say, I agree with it 100% and I run business. See me I say, because I not get to go for $16,000 a week, I'm more than that right now. As a businessman, I'm not for that. Before so I sit down in my yard, that's a waste of time. Especially if the money you pay for you come from a certain distance. That alone come like you show partner, the money you show it, you collect back. You understand? So man, if you look into themselves, bad man. And guess what, PNP I wonder when they use the company road, they have type show them pan road all long and not bury none. PJ mash up the country, they not chat about that. Because when all the paper 29 could have buy food and this and that, PJ mash up all of them sitting there. Sell out JPS, sell out all type of thing. I tell you a thing, man, see Jamaica, a labor picking. See, and PNP want to come up to jacket now, because you see, one was them enough idea. And just should them see man stabilize the economy now and make the country run good and crying good on. And that's why they might jump up with this and say, yeah man, it's easy now, man. They can't just go there with 3.5 man and fee so it can run. No, make you my business, you know, no business, I've run the business yet. And you can't jump up with 3.5. Me where I run the business right now. See, me have my idea on what the business I run. Me tell you, say, me give you 18,500. I have time say me can't give you. Me tell you, say, me give you 32. You tell me, say, me can't go make you get it. And I'm whenever run the country, I make a country about 3.5 whenever I run the business yet. See, so who you more believe? Nobody man we have the business around. Hey, I understand the business. See, PMP when I most, I don't even know if you call him. See, a PJ must up the country. And every fault I go down on PJ Patterson. Because PJ Patterson, because look, you talk up the country when I'm 39-year-old. See, and the youth are going good. You have to recommend the youth as the age when took up the thing, compared to amount of mash up road, amount of place and no pipe, none at all. You see me I say? Where they never fix all of them sitting down, now you get a whole car, a whole place, and I try to fix up it. How much thing you can do some in no time? People use them conscience, bad man.
All right, hold on, listen. All right, Nicola.
Hi, morning.
Good afternoon.
Hi. Afternoon, yeah. It's after 1. Boy, we black people, I don't know what to say. I've been following up this thing, and I don't know what to say about us. But it's the fact that we just love freeness and handout, and we don't love to see prosperity.
Top of the screen.
We don't love to see prosperity, and we don't love to see with children come grow up in a good, in something good. Because I'm not a politics person, but it's Andrew really made me start vote. Right? And the fact that he is doing something, PJ wrecked the country. PJ mash up the country. And then you have some of them come and attack like say it's from Andrew coming up power. Everything mash up. And I take a little time to fix it. The country wreck long time. And him never get nothing to start bill offer. Him get the country wreck flat, nothing. PJ sell out everything. Burner Lodge factory, everything. Money Must factory, everything. Him gone with everything. Free zone, worse. You understand? And we people we don't know everything we get from social media. We take it and we twist it up and we run down with it. You understand? We run down with it. We don't look things. Teacher, we used to serve the teacher them. Cause freeze, pan top of freeze, no salary increase, none. Policeman worse. And as bad to bad, from Andrew coming up power, we teachers can see our way. I am not gonna be ungrateful. From me get the 2 little raise them, I can see my way. You get to me, I say? The bus system, I don't see nothing wrong. All you hear them at try iron and a go on. I don't see nothing wrong with the bus system. You have to start from somewhere. If I even second-hand bus him carried, we have to start from somewhere. As him say, further down the line, if him forget the 3rd term, him will try and get in some new bus. But me could just work with what we see right now. Because sending our kids out there to the mercy of the world at daytime, it's not pretty. It is not pretty. And we come and we are tear down the man and we want to go in at the man, love life, and we, oh my God, that's not good. That is definitely not good.
All right, hold on a second. Let me go back to Akif.
Yes. I would like to ask this lady Nicola, as a teacher, what comfortable salary you get since you're a teacher? How long have you been teaching for? How long you have been teaching
human life, man. Come out of human life.
You don't need to know that.
Leave the human life alone.
You're coming on the platform. You're coming on the platform, and you're a fake teacher. You're a fake teacher. Yes, you are, because if
Let me ask you a question.
No, I'm speaking now. Okay, get out of my conversation.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm a teacher. I am a teacher for 30. I don't want to hear anything from you. Ask a question, you need to answer me. Get away from me.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't want to hear anything from you. I don't want to hear anything. Get out of my time. Get out of my time. Get out of my time.
Okay.
I have to.
No, calm down, man.
No, little bit. No, keep your son.
Nicola. Yes, wait till him finish. Since as him, your time up in our time up.
Yes, our time up. O'Keefe's time now.
All right, go ahead, O'Keefe.
Yes, when I hear these labor rights come on platform talking, you understand about cost of living You know, they are so disingenuous. I am a teacher for 30 years in Jamaica. A senior teacher.
Okay. You got to the period of
Strength. Strength, you have to hold on. Can you go get your time?
Let me ask O'Keefe a question.
Don't ask any question. I'm not going to answer you. I'm not going to answer you. Don't ask me question.
Did you experience
Don't ask me
Strength, you go get your time.
So you are part of those people who sign memorandum of understanding, sir?
You not even know the word. You not even know the word. You not even know the word.
Strength.
There's no
Nicola.
need for no quarrel.
Nicola.
Now go get to the time, man.
Nicola.
Where
I'm
all you have to do is try remember what the person said.
Mute your mic.
Yeah, man.
Just try to remember what each person say and what you want to rebut. But it don't make sense to continue now. Tomorrow election.
He's talking and he's passionate, and tomorrow election, so everybody just let it run smooth now. Please. Go through O'Keefe. I mean, I want to keep no time, you know. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I keep no time, so one person talk too long. All right, okay, if you know.
All right, I'm saying this person come here so disingenuous about this government and the salary increase. This government came in 2016. We haven't got that salary increase until 2022. 5% were offered to the teachers.
Your mic low enough. Okay.
Hello? Yes, I said
yes.
5% were offered. This government came in power 2016, I mean, right? And the teachers got a salary increase in 2016, a 5% increase. When we met with the JTA met with Nigel Clark, he told us that we're going to have a reclassification. We're going to have a reclassification and things will be, we're going to get a better increase, right? The JTA take bite from him. When we going through the reclassification, what Nigel Clark have done was to increase the principal salary. The principal get a good increase, but the classroom teacher who are the graduate who have a bachelor's degree and the diploma teachers, I mean, enough people still have certificate, get no pay. Some of us get under 20%. What Nigel Clark have done, some of us have $800,000, $900,000 allowances that were non-taxable. All of those allowances come from the PNP in the 90s, right? They were non-taxable. Nigel Clark take our non-taxable allowances and add to our basic pay, and the care of our salary depends on how much you used to get to 2.3 to 2.4, plus he gave the 20% increase. Some of us even get less, because if you have a master's degree, you no longer be paid for a master's. We used to get like $10,000, $11,000 for a master's, and Nigel Clark said we can't pay out some masters. You have teachers who used to get remote allowance to work in rural schools. Those allowances took away from the teacher's salary. Teachers who work in the volatile areas used to get an allowance for it. Nigel Clark took it away from the teacher's salary, right? A teacher who spent over 25 years in the education system, since this increase, not going home with $210,000 after tax. You have to have a senior responsibility for carrying home 230-something thousand, and the senior teacher responsibility of $50,000. Depends if you're a senior teacher 3, you get 50,000. If you're a senior teacher 2, you get 25. If you're a senior teacher 1, then give you $17,000. Depends. You understand? Teachers get nothing. Teachers are living at the poverty level.